Hey guys, it's Dave, the drone news guy, and we're sitting out in the sunshine today enjoying a beautiful summer day with what we think might just be the most fun drone to use this summer. What am I talking about? Today we are unboxing a DJI Spark Fly More combo, and I'll tell you a little bit more later why you should be buying the Fly More combo and not just the bare bones Spark itself. You can click to that article below. It's in the comments or the description, sorry. But this is awesome. We can't wait to show you what's in here. Ooh! There's nothing better than unboxing a new, shiny new, awesome, nice black inside the box. All sorts of mystery in here. With the Fly More combo, you get a bag. We'll talk a little bit more about the bag in a second. We've got this mystery thing, and we've got a black cardboard insert that holds reading material. Inside there, you're going to find the manual for the intelligent flight battery, the remote controller, the drone itself, your DJI Care activation refresh thing. And you can click in the description and also see our article on why you should have DJI Care Refresh. You're crazy not to buy it. So we'll set that aside for a second. So I already know what's in here, and I'm pretty sure you can guess too. But when we first saw the Spark, what blew us away was how small this thing is. Like, you don't get an appreciation for it on the internet or in these videos until you've got one in your hand. So it comes in a great little foam carrier that's going to fit right inside this bag neatly if you want it to. We'll go over a couple of reasons why you'll want to. Got the DJI logo on there so people can look at this and go, hey, I should steal that because it says DJI and I know it's got something awesome in there. Open it up and there we go. There is our Alpine White. We got the Alpine White Spark. Comes in 4 other colors: meadow green, sky blue, lava red, and harvest yellow. Anyway, so why did I get white? I left it up to the teenagers to say what color they wanted, and I thought they'd want a funky colored one, but nope, they just wanted white. So the first thing you notice when you pull the drone out is 2 things really: how solid it is, and how small it is. If you just put that beside my hand, you can see just how little it is. Now, standing end to end here, it's the same height as an iPhone 7. And you know, it actually doesn't weigh a heck of a lot more than an iPhone 7. Most of the weight of the drone is here in the intelligent flight battery. The Fly More combo comes with 2. There's one in the drone when it ships, and there's one here in the case. Both of the batteries have a little sticker on the back, give you some warning information how to power it on, and most importantly, to charge the battery fully to activate it. We've got the propellers were already mounted on this when it arrived, and a lot of people don't know how quadcopters steer themselves, and it's because 2 props spin one way and the other 2 props spin the other way. And you need to make sure you match the props to the right motor, and DJI does that by this little white circle here. So the little white circle means it goes on the motor that has the little white dash right here. They're super easy to put on and off. You simply hold the motor, push down, and it unlocks. The process of putting it back on is the reverse. Put a little hole there that it slides into, this little tab. Tab goes in, push down, and turn it all the way, and it engages. Give it a little wiggle just to make sure it's properly seated. Some people, you will watch videos, do not unfold their propellers at all before launching, and that's a bit of a no-no. You should fully unfold your propellers for the simple reason that these motors are super fast and powerful, and if they're starting off extremely out of balance, and you repeat that many times, it's only going to be a matter of time before you're doing damage to the axis in the motor and putting it off balance and causing yourself problems. Here's the 2-axis gimbal, unlike the Mavic, which has a 3-axis gimbal. This one is 2-axis, little protective film over the lens there. We've got the front sensor with its protective film over here. And then we've got downward sensors here. So unlike, say, the Phantoms and the Mavics, there's no back or sideways sensors on these drones. It's really important that you know that, because you've got to be careful if you're going to use gesture mode, where you wave at the drone and send it back for a selfie. It doesn't have any sensors on the back of it. So if it's going to fly towards a tree, it's not going to know it. So you've really got to make sure you've got some good space behind you, and we'll show you that in one of the other videos. So we're going to set that aside. We've got the battery. There's the second battery. We're probably going to order a third. I think that's sort of the magic number. In the Fly More combo, you also get an extra set of propellers. They come in these neatly packed cardboard sleeves. And we'll set that aside. So what do we have in the bag? It's a decent bag. It feels like it's water resistant, if not waterproof. The bottom of the bag is a heavy duty roughed up rubber, so it'll take lots of abuse. Storage foam. And the first thing we pull out is the power supply for the battery. What's great about the power supply, and I'll cheat and I'll pull a few other things out to go along with it here. Here's the charging hub that comes in the Fly More combo. It gives you spots for 3 batteries, so that's, we're basically not going to go with just 2. We'll get a third one and fill that up. So that supplies the power there, and we've got the power cord for the charging hub. What's great about the charging hub is you're also going to need to charge the remote controller, which has its own battery inside. So on the back of the charging hub, the 2 USB slots. So one of them is going to be for the remote controller, and you can use the other one for anything you like, but most people will use it for their tablet or their phone that they're using with the remote control. And there is the charging cord for the remote control. If you have a Mavic or have seen one, you'll notice that these are very similar looking to a Mavic remote control, except they're missing the LCD screen. This one does not have that because you're using your smartphone or you're using your gesture control with the DJI Go 4 app on it. With the remote, you've got your fold-out antennas, you've got a record button, still button, an adjustable toggle left right here. You've got our speed and direction controls, pause button, I believe that's the takeoff button, I can't recall off the top of my head, and that's the power button. So you're going to need to charge this up as well. If you're using it with an iPhone or an Android phone or a tablet, that's going to slide right here in the controller, same as on the Mavic. And you don't get an appreciation if you haven't seen one of these as to how well they grip the device. A lot of people say, well, I don't feel good about putting my phone in there. It doesn't look like it'll hold it well. There is some really tacky, pliable rubber teeth in here that once you stick your device in there and give it a little bit of a squeeze, it's not going anywhere. It's a fantastic contraption here. We are actually going to be flying the Spark with its own dedicated iPad mini. A lot of people are having challenges, and it doesn't matter which device you use, whether Android or iPad. A lot of people don't know about the apps that are still running in their background, even though it looks like the app is closed on your screen. There's a lot of push notifications that are coming into your phone. There's a lot of signal searching that it's doing just for its own LTE network or whatever type of network you're on. And then there's also activity that's taking place in the background as apps are running behind the scenes. So we said, we just want to fly the drone without any interference from any of that. No flyaways, no crashes, no mystery behavior. So we've got a pure iPad mini, and it's only running the DJI Go 4 app. There are no other apps installed on it, and that's just the way we want to keep it. Simple. You can pick up an iPad mini 2 on Kijiji or eBay for a couple $100. And that's a great solution, because chances are You're flying your drone, you get a phone call in, suddenly the phone decides it's going to voicemail, then the voicemail is going to send you a notification that you've had a call and you've got a voicemail. All those things are taking place during flight in the background and could potentially interfere with the operation of the DJI Go 4 app. So what else do we have in here? Prop guards. Not all drones come with prop guards, but I can tell you that the Fly More combo for the Spark is one super well equipped combo. You're going to want to have prop guards. Just gesture mode, flying it close to people, getting selfies, things like that. And these are solid, robust. Same as the props, they have a white indicator here to let you know which arm to go on. This one is not white, so it's going to go on. See, there's the white circle. It's going to go on this one. And these are solid. Sorry, I bumped the gimbal there. That's a big no-no. You've got to really protect the gimbal. There we go. And they're on like that. Super easy. If it doesn't go on super easy like that, it means you're trying to put the wrong prop guard on the wrong arm. So if we try to put this one on here, he's like, no, that's not going to work. So match both the propellers and the propeller guard to the right motor, and that's indicated by either having a white circle or not having a white circle. So we've got 4 prop guards, desiccant, and that's about it. So we haven't figured out yet how we're going to keep the bag configured, whether we're going to keep the drone in here and stick him inside there, but that doesn't leave you any room. So we'll see what happens. It's not the best bag for carrying your drone and its stuff. It's a great bag for storing your drone and its stuff. But I think we'll need a bigger bag. And we have a recommendation for that down in the description. Just click through and you can actually go through to the page on our website where whether you have a Mavic, Phantom, Spark, any DJI product, you're going to see a whole pile of accessories that we found on Amazon, B&H Photo, Adorama, and DJI that you can price shop all in one location and probably find some accessories for your drone that you didn't even know exist. And often what we have on there, they're Amazon Prime, so free shipping, and also some of the most highly rated and best-selling products for as recommended by our fellow drone users. So that's the whole Fly More combo. We can't wait to get it in the air. We've got a whole bunch of things charging right now to make sure that's going to happen. So I hope you enjoyed the unboxing video, and I really, really hope that you go and buy yourself a DJI Spark. Make sure you get the Fly More combo, and make sure you get DJI Care. It gives you 12 months of protection for a very, very minimal fee. Water damage, crashes, lost flyaways. The full link to the DJI Care is in the description below. Might even be flashing on the screen right now. Have a click through, just read what it's all about. And we also have one of our articles explaining why you should be getting DJI Care Refresh. If you want to insure your drone, depending on where you are, have a look at State Farm's personal articles policy. They're usually around $60 is the minimum charge for one, but that's going to fully insure your drone. You crash it, lose it, get stolen, you're getting a check, or so they say. Lots of comments in the forums and on Facebook of people successfully using State Farm's personal articles policy, and you're seeing a link below here right now, and you can click through to our article comparing DJI Care Refresh with the State Farm policy. They're not the same thing, but you should have at least one of them. Thanks for joining us. This is Drone News Guy Dave signing off. I'm going to fly this Spark. Awesome. Oh, hey, Biggles.